Once upon a time in a lively forest, there lived a hare and a tortoise. The hare was known for his incredible speed, often bragging about how fast he could run. He would race through the forest, leaving the other animals in awe. The tortoise, on the other hand, was slow and steady, moving at his own pace. He was content with his speed, but he often found himself the target of the hare's teasing. One day, after another round of the hare's boastful remarks, the tortoise calmly said, "Why don't we have a race? Let's see who truly is the fastest." The hare laughed at the suggestion, thinking it would be an easy win, and agreed to the challenge. The other animals of the forest, curious and excited, gathered to watch the race. They chose a path that led from the big oak tree at the edge of the forest to the cool, refreshing pond on the other side. The owl, wise and fair, was chosen to be the referee. On the day of the race, the hare and the tortoise stood side by side at the starting line. The owl hooted to signal the start, and the hare took off like a flash. In no time, he was far ahead, the tortoise barely having moved from the start. As the hare sped down the path, he felt confident in his victory. When he was about halfway to the finish line, he looked back and saw the tortoise slowly making his way. The hare decided there was no need to hurry, so he found a soft spot of grass under a tree and lay down to rest. Soon, he was fast asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued on his journey. He moved slowly, but he never stopped. His focus was unwavering, and he kept his eyes on the finish line. The other animals watched in surprise as the tortoise passed the spot where the hare was sleeping. Could the tortoise really win this race? The tortoise kept going, his steady pace carrying him closer and closer to the finish line. Just as he was about to cross, the hare woke up. Realizing what had happened, the hare jumped up and dashed towards the finish line with all his speed. But it was too late. The tortoise had already crossed the line, winning the race. The forest erupted in cheers as the tortoise was declared the winner. The hare, panting and ashamed, realized that he had lost because of his overconfidence and laziness. The tortoise smiled kindly at the hare and said, "Slow and steady wins the race." From that day on, the hare learned to be more humble and to respect the efforts of others. The story of the tortoise and the hare was told throughout the forest, teaching everyone that perseverance and determination can sometimes outpace even the swiftest of runners.